expert is available. Hope you enjoyed this session. Christo Anand sir given the lecture on research during Corona period. So Corona pandemic period, how to do the research and other activities. Sir has given very good explanation, as well as he explained about how to use the ICT tools yesterday. In continuation to that, I welcome the guest Christo Anand sir, Mother Teresa Institution, to share his view as a continuation of yesterday's lecture. Very warm welcome to all the participants. Sir, please continue.
I'll have to mute the videos and also audio, except sir.
So thank you, Professor. Very good day to everybody present here. So in continuation with yesterday's webinar, which is research during Corona period, especially for staff members, I hope everybody would have enjoyed the webinar regarding yesterday's session. We had a glance over different academic profiles, okay, which are the indexing websites we have to go for indexing in order to have a good popularity among our research fellows, as well as our scientific as well as research community. So today's webinar, we are going to discuss more in focus with the students. Okay, keeping students are pillars of our nation. So we are going to form a path so that the students will have a good time in order to share the research, as well as in order to boost their student outcomes and performance indicators. Okay, so let me not waste further time regarding with this one. I'm going to share my screen over here, and this is my PowerPoint slide. I hope everybody can see my PowerPoint slide. Can I get a reply? Can I get a reply regarding with the PowerPoint slide? Can you be able to see my screen? Can anybody reply?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Okay. Right. So this is research during Corona period, especially for students from various schools, colleges, universities of all curriculum. Okay. And this is Dr. Christo Anand for you, Professor, EC Department, St. Mother Teresa Engineering College, Thoothukudi, India. And you can reach me at christoanand@mtec.ac.in. So I'm not going to discuss more about my profile. Yesterday we had a good description about my profile, so I'm straight away going into the next topic. So before starting up this session, thank you God for giving me this golden opportunity to deliver this webinar, to share my knowledge among my dear national as well as international students from various schools, colleges, universities, and reputed organizations. So thank you, my dear God. And tribute to our founder chairman, I have already discussed yesterday. Okay, so this is Dr. D.K. Advikesulu Naidu, founder chairman, Srinivasa Institute of Technology and Management Studies, SITAMS. So this is a tribute to our founder chairman. And tribute to our other officials of our college, D.A. Satyaprabha, who's the chairperson, and Dr. P. Ramesh Kumar, who's the principal of SITAMS. So tribute to our other officials of our college. And thank you, my dear principal, who always stood behind me to support academic as well as research, social and welfare activities, even in the lockdown period. So thank you, my dear principal. Thank you, my dear head of the department, who always encouraged me to initiate fruitful outcome on teaching, learning, and education. So thank you, my dear head of the department. Thank you, my dear coordinators. I will never forget you, because the coordinators are the one who coordinated this program so well in technical, administrative, and social aspects amidst the COVID-19 lockdown for a very grand success. So thank you, my dear coordinators. And thank you, my dear colleagues and fellow participants. They are the one who understood the necessity to support this webinar by your valuable presence. Without you, the event would not have been possible. So thank you, my dear colleagues, department faculty members of other departments as well, from different organizations, students from different colleges, universities, and reputed organizations, and fellow participants as well. So this is the topic at a glance. So we are going to discuss about different topics today in this webinar. We are going to discuss about course outcomes, program outcomes, student outcomes, the most important topic, student performance indicators, need for open-ended project, student performance indicator guidelines. We are going to discuss about Scopus. We are going to discuss about how to add missing documents in Scopus. And we are going to identify between original journals and fake journals in Scopus and Web of Science, and which are the websites we have to check for Scopus and Web of Science. Where do I check the college events? Where can I submit my final year project and participate in many project contests and competitions? And finally, I'm going to end up with internships. Okay, so these are the different topics we are going to discuss in this short webinar. Okay, so we are going to discuss more about course outcomes. This is actually a subject called microprocessor or microcontroller. It comes under the Anna University syllabus. Okay, the subject code is EE8551. Okay, so you have like different objectives to this subject. Okay, they have given the objectives like to impart knowledge on following topics: architecture of microprocessor 8085 and microcontroller 8051 and 8051, need and use and 8051, simple application 8051. Okay, there are outcomes as well. Okay, the course outcomes. Okay, ability to acquire knowledge in addressing mode and instruction set of 8085 and 8051, ability to need and use of interrupt structure 8085 and 8051, ability to understand the importance of interfacing, ability to explain the architecture of microprocessor and microcontroller, ability to write the assembly language program, ability to develop the microprocessor and microcontroller based applications. So my topic of interest is, yes, you are studying this subject, okay, in this 6th semester. Let us take in the case. Okay, in Anna University, it comes in the 6th semester. Okay, so if you are studying this particular, sorry, not 6th semester, it comes in 5th semester. Okay, so if you are studying this subject in 5th semester, my question to each and every student or maybe the faculty member, after studying this subject, are you be able to apply the technical knowledge and bring out a mini project out of this subject? This is a serious question that should be analyzed, because you are studying each and every subject, but you are not applying everything as a technical knowledge as a project. Okay, so my request to you students as well as faculty members, at least start from now onwards. Okay, the next semester which you are starting with, at least out of 6 subjects, 3 subjects you should go for an open-ended project. Okay, so that's the point I'm going to stress with the course outcomes. Okay, and next we will go for program outcomes. We have the program outcomes of electronics and communication engineering. The program outcome is engineering graduate will be able to apply this engineering knowledge, or maybe apply the knowledge of mathematics, science, engineering fundamentals, and so on, okay, or engineering related problems. They should be able to go for a problem analysis. They should design and go for development of solutions, conduct investigations of complex problems, modern tool usage, okay, engineer and the society, environment and sustainability, ethics, individual and teamwork, communication, project management and finance, lifelong learning or continuous learning. So like these are like different um, factors for which the engineers should decide upon, because we faculty members or we engineers, we responsible engineers should discuss or should focus on each and everything. Okay, so we are not like a art student or a diploma student, okay, where we simply go for studying the concept and writing that in the exam. Not it is not that way. Okay, we as engineers, we should apply the technical knowledge. We should apply the knowledge as a single person. We should apply the knowledge as a group. Okay, we should do mini project. We should do final year project. Okay, and we should communicate in a language so that everybody tries to understand better. Okay, our steps should be clear, step by step. Okay, top down approach. Okay, so that we should be very clear, and also we should be ethical in our statement as well. Okay, so we should not be fraudsters. Okay, so we should not do any fake things because we are engineers. Okay, and also it should not damage the environment and the society, that we should see. Also the economic, the budget concerns also we should see. Okay, you can do the project maybe in 5 rupees, you can do the project in crores also, but the thing is that you can actually go for the low cost means as well. Also this type of project what you are trying to do should be a continuous part of learning or a continuous part of education. It should be a lifelong learning. Whatever you are trying to do, like everybody else should try to follow you. Okay, so these are some of the parts where you can actually concentrate so that everybody tries to follow your project. Okay, so you have to discuss, you have to think in all aspects so that everybody tries to follow your project as well. So these are the program outcomes of a engineering student in a particular subject. Next, we go for student outcomes. So if you can see, students will work effectively as a member of team. Okay, students can apply the principles of maths and science to a technical problem. Students will have an appreciation for the need to be lifelong learners. Students will have effective communication skills. Okay, which means that um, as a individual member you are able to do that, but as a team maybe you may not be able to do that. You have to develop those skills. Okay, it is high time that you develop those skills in order to function as a team as well, because in company or industry or maybe organization, after your bachelor's, after your master's, you're going to work in a company, you're going to work in an industry. Now teamwork matters the most. Okay, sometimes you might be the leader or sometimes you might be the lower end employee as well. Okay, so you should work collaboratively so that you bring out the best out of the project. Okay. And also you should apply the principles of maths and science, whatever you have studied. You should be able to apply that knowledge for a technical problem. Okay, and also you should try to understand that um, teaching or maybe learning or education, which is something lifelong learning. Okay, so you some students might have the feeling, okay, I have completed my bachelor's, okay, my studies is all over. No, 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 till the day you're going to die, you're going to learn and only learn. Okay, so every microsecond, every nanosecond you are actually learning so as to bring out the best out of a project. Okay, and also you should be able to converse in a language which everybody else can understand. Okay, sometimes you might have more technical knowledge but you will have lack of communication. Okay, you will have lack of managerial skills, you will have lack of interpersonal skills. Okay, so you should be able to converse in a language so that the project mates will be able to better understand your flow of algorithm or flow in methodology as well. Okay, so this is the student outcomes of an engineering project. And next is student performance indicators. Uh, so students will know a professional code of ethics, which I mentioned earlier. So this you call it to be remembering. Okay. Students will be able to describe the problem solving process, which is understanding, and student will solve the research problems through application of scientific methods, which is applying. So you should know RUA. Okay, remembering, understanding, and applying. Okay, so these are some of the performance indicators which students should analyze in order to better review their results. Next comes a very important part, which is need for open-ended project. Uh, I will tell you the description for an open-ended project, and I shall tell you like how we can apply this open-ended project in our curriculum as well. Okay. So for the need for open-ended projects, so these open-ended projects have more than one right answer. Okay, solution or outcome, and can be completed in more than one way. Okay. For example, this project which you are doing, okay, uh, may not have always one solution. Okay, we will have several solutions because we are engineers. We can give out several solutions. Maybe one may be cost effective one may be more efficient one as well. Okay, so it will have more than one right answer, solution, or outcome, and can be completed in more than one way. So okay, so they can take the form of statements, questions, tasks, projects, or teaching methods. Okay, different learners may use different types of thinking, and there are no predetermined correct outcomes as well. Okay, I remember when I worked in the private university in Bahrain, they have like open-ended projects at the end of each trimester. Okay, now we in India we are following semester system. Like for a period of 6 months, you have a semester. Okay, like June to December and January to May. Okay, so there are two semesters. There they have like three trimesters. Okay, they will have like 4 to 5 subjects per trimester, depending on the student's choice. Okay, so after each trimester, okay, like before they complete each trimester, they have to do a open-ended project for each of the subject they study. Okay, so like the question will be something applying from like unit 1 to unit 5. Okay, let us take in that case. Okay, so they will be the faculty member will be posting open-ended project, and they will be coming up with solutions. They will be rushing behind the faculty members to show like what are the solutions they have for a particular project. Unfortunately, our syllabus, our curriculum, as well as their way of learning is not more of open-ended project. Okay, so we have to build up this open-ended project in our curriculum so that we try to bring out numerous solutions for a particular project as well, and we got to learn things better. Okay, instead of simply mugging it up, or maybe without some students without really understanding the concept, they simply pass on to the next semester. Okay, so it's not just like that. So they have to go for applying a open-ended project as well, so as to better understand the technical knowledge and share the knowledge among their fellow students as well. Okay, so this is one important chart that I would like to explain for the particular students in order to measure the performance indicators. I'm going to give you some guidelines. Okay, so this is actually an evaluation chart for students to better understand their students' performance during the lockdown period, or maybe after the lockdown period as well. Okay, right. So there are like different categories. I have mentioned like 16 categories. Okay. So suppose we take the first point. Okay, academic results. Okay, suppose if a student is scoring 7 to 7.5 GPA. Okay, maybe let us take in the case 70% to 75%. Okay, so he or she is going to get 1 point. For GPA of 7.6 to 8, 2 points. 8 to 8.5 GPA, 3 points. Okay, 8.5 GPA or above, he or she is going to get 4 points. Okay, you can translate it in either way, like 70 to 75%, 76% to 80%, 80 to 85%, 85% and above. Okay, So this is only for all pass students. Okay. And research publications in journals. For other journals, for normal journals, for normal journals, 1 point. Journals which have ISSN number, 2 points. Scopus index journals, 3 points. And Web of Science, what you call SCI or SCIE, Science Citation Index journals, 4 points. Okay. And then international and national conference, for 1 activity, 1 point, 2 activity, 2 points, 3 activity, 3 points, and 4 activities, 4 points. Okay. So this international as well as national conference, this is something high for a bachelor student, but right now the world is fastly growing, and we students, okay, the students from engineering colleges and reputed universities are growing at a rapid fast rate, so we have to be fast enough as well. Okay. And technical symposium or paper presentation, for participation, 1 point, for second place, 2 points, first place, 3 points, and this you should know, winner from the NIRF ranked institution, it is 4 points. Okay, so you have to be clear with that as well. And technical events, for external events, not internal events, external events, participation, 1 point, third place, 2 points, second place, 3 points, and first place, 4 points. Okay. And then workshop, seminar, or webinar. Okay. For district level, 1 point, state level, 2 points, national level, 3 points, and international level, it is 4 points. You can actually take a print screen of this uh, entire screen as well, so that maybe it might serve as a mark. It might serve as a outline for the students as well to analyze their performance. Core skill training, for participation, 1 point, participation with good grade, it is 2 points, skill based project or maybe paper, it is 3 points, and skill based placement or maybe patent. Okay, patent, you know, it is something called a engineering product. Okay, for which your somebody, if you tries to copy your product, then he or she will have to pay, okay, the required amount. Okay, so several companies, okay, like even the jewelry shops as well, okay, they give like training to the students as well. So the students, they acquire the training and they try to do a particular project as well. So that is skill based placement. Okay. And you can go for patent as well, which is core skill training. And then industry interactions, in-plant training or internship. If the in-plant training is less than 1 week, it is 1 point. Okay. And in-plant training is greater than 1 week, it is 2 points. Internship. Okay. Internship means you are going to acquire the skills and you are going to apply the knowledge in a particular mini project or a final year project, so that it is going to fetch money as well. So that is internship. If the internship is less than 1 week, 3 points, and internship is greater than 1 week, it is 4 points. Okay. So you can actually take a print screen or maybe take a snapshot of this page so as to better analyze the student's performance indicator. Next comes the ninth section, which is online courses, NPTEL or MOOC by the MHRD, and value-added courses or maybe online courses as well. If these courses account to 15 hours, then it is 1 point. If it is for 30 hours, it is 2 points. If it is for 45 hours, it is 3 points. And if it is more than 45 hours, it is 4 points. Okay. And then we have like consultancy project. Application oriented means it is 1 point. If a consultancy project is accounting for 10,000, then 2 points. 20,000, it is 3 points, and 30,000, it is 4 points. And IPR, okay, intellectual property right or maybe patent. Generally for participation, it is 1 point, and for filing, okay, it is 2 points. Publishing means 3 points, and granting means it is 4 points. My dear students and faculty members, this is a point which you should note. With regards to patent or maybe intellectual property right, this is something which is actually growing in recent years. Okay, so I am actually doing this patent. I have already completed like 5 patents I have completed. Okay, 4 Indian patents and 1 Australian patent which is actually granted. Okay, and I am currently working on 2 patents as well. So if you need any assistance to patent, you can actually contact me. And the some agents, they charge you like 5,000 rupees or maybe 6,000 rupees for actually publishing your patent. Okay, so it will get the status like application published. Okay, so only that status you can achieve with that 5,000 or maybe 6,000 rupees. So I don't prefer these types of solutions, because patent means, actually the real meaning is you should get the patent granted, and you should have a patent number. Only then it adds a full meaning to your patent as well. Okay, and 50 percentage is publishing means, remaining 50 percentage is granting stage. Okay, so you cannot say like application published means okay, I have completed the patent, something like that. So it's not like that. So you have to get the patent granted as well. Okay, and then we have like non-technical events. For participation, 1 point. Third place, 2 points. Second place, 3 points. And first place, we have 4 points as well. And then we have outreach programs. Some activities which is going to really give you like motivation or maybe encouragement to the society, social causes, social responsibilities, moral responsibilities. So these you call it to be outreach programs. Okay, like village visits in the nearby villages which you go. So they are called to be outreach programs. So for that, one activity 1 point, two activities 2 points, three activities 3 points, and four activities 4 points. Okay, so these are outreach programs. And for sports, maybe games or athletics, for participation 1 point, third place it is 2 points, runner up 3 points, and winner 4 points. Okay, and for attendance, okay, in daily classes, right from day one to day the last day of the semester, correct semester, 86 to 90 percentage it is 1 point, 91 to 94 percentage it is 2 points, 95 to 99 percentage it is 3 points, and 100 percentage it is 4 points. So you have to be careful with regards to attendance as well. And finally, project or project contest or competitions. For participation is 1 point. Third place it is 2 points. Second place, okay, like product development, or maybe you are submitting it as a proposal, project proposal, is 3 points. And winner, or maybe project addressing the hackathon competition, because hackathon is slowly growing right now. Okay, and also maybe if you are receiving fund from a well-known popular concern like Tamil Nadu State Council for Science and Technology. So that one also, if you are doing that, if you are a winner, if you are emerging it as a winner, then you are going to get 4 points. So these are like several categories. You can take a screenshot or print screen in your laptop, so that you can actually tell the students to actually focus on these guidelines, so that their score will try to improve each semester. So you can actually monitor the student performance. Okay, mentor. You can assign mentor for each, for to be mentees, and those faculty members are said to be mentors. So they can actually analyze the performance of the students, and they can actually give some guidelines on improvement. Okay, so next is the Scopus. So this is a fun part. Okay, where we actually have to focus on this website, because right now both the faculty members and the students are busy publishing the research papers in Scopus or maybe Web of Science. So actually, Scopus is Elsevier's abstract and citations, nearly 36,000 odd titles from approximately 11,000 publishers, out of which 34,000 odd are peer-reviewed journals in top-level subject fields: life sciences, social sciences, physical sciences, and health sciences. Okay. So let me show you the in parallel with the Scopus website, which I can show over here. So actually, I have created profile, okay, an account in Scopus. Can you be able to see my web browser? Can you be able to see my web browser? Can I get a reply from anybody? Can I get a reply from anybody? Can you be able to see my screen over here? The web browser. Can you see my screen over here? The Scopus website. Am I audible to you? Can you be able to see my screen? Yes, I'm getting a reply. Fine. Okay, right. So you are able to see my screen over here. So this is
Yes, sir.
yes. Okay, right. Thank you, sir. So I have created.
To you? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you be able to see my screen?
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, right. Thank you. Thank you so much. So I have created an account. I have created an account at scopus.com. Okay. So I'm going to show you like if you have published a research article in Scopus, okay, in Scopus Index Journal, okay. Normally, faculty members, what they do is they have their own targets. Okay, they have to publish so many Scopus Index journals within a trimester or maybe semester. Okay, so what we faculty members do, we immediately tell the students, okay, you have to publish your final year project or maybe your paper in a Scopus Index journal. Okay. Immediately, what the students will do is they will actually go for a low cost Scopus Index journal, because they will actually go for a low cost one, because they say, okay, we are not here to spend much of the money here. Okay. But the real thing is that you should be very careful when you are trying to publish your research paper in a Scopus Index journal. Okay. Right. So let me show you how these things real happens. Okay. Um, After publishing your research paper in a Scopus Index journal, any Scopus Index journal, okay, the point which I'm trying to tell is how do you add the missing documents in Scopus? Okay. How do you add the missing documents in Scopus? So what you're going to do is I'm going to so I'm going to type in Google how to add missing documents in Scopus. So I'm getting suggestions. Okay, I'm getting different suggestions. Here, if you see service.elsewhere.com. Okay, so I'm just clicking on this page. Okay, Scopus support center. Okay, I'm clicking on this Scopus support center so as to get the view.
Why some breakup, sir?
Okay, so how to add them is going to get this screen. Okay, I'm going to breaking, sir. Right now it is clear. Can you hear my
Okay,
voice,
sir.
sir?
Now it is clear, sir.
Okay, okay, thank you, sir. So, like, if I'm clicking on this support.elsewhere.com, then I will get these questions. Okay, this is nothing but the top frequently asked questions. Okay, so there are different questions. How do I use the author feedback wizard? Or how do I request to add a missing document? How do I correct my author profile? How can I add the missing citations? And how do I create or correct an affiliation profile? So what you should know is how do I request to add a missing document? Like if you have published a research article in Scopus, but the thing is that this research article should reflect in Scopus. Okay, so you have to go for this one. How do I request to add a missing document. Okay, right. So if I click on this, how do I request to add a missing document? You will get this web form. Okay, so this is where I'm getting over here. Okay, how do I request to add a missing document? I'm just clicking over here. Okay, I'm getting open a web form. Okay, so I'm clicking the web form, and
Why is it not coming, sir?
when I'm opening the web form, it will ask the contact reason. Okay, please select an option. So I'm giving like I want to add a missing document in scope.
Sir, Jason sir. Hello sir.
Tell me, sir.
Sir is not available.
It came.
Now we can. Okay. Maybe network problem.
Sir?
Sir, Krishna sir, you unmute your mic, sir. It is muted. Your audio is muted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Now,
Right now, can you hear me, sir? Fine.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yes.
sorry
Yes, sir,
for
yes,
the
sir.
interruption. Yeah, sorry for the interruption because there were some network issues. Okay. So again, I'm showing you in the contact support form. Okay, in the web form, I am actually giving the reason. Okay, please select an option. You are going to choose to add the missing document in Scopus. Okay, add missing document. You are going to select, and in the subject, how to add or maybe to add the missing document in Scopus. Once again, you are giving the subject, and again in the question also you are giving to add the missing document in Scopus, and choose file. You are going to select the PDF of the published document. Okay. In the contact details, you are giving the title. Okay, Mr. or Doctor, whatever maybe. First name, last name you are going to mention, and in the email ID you are going to give the mail ID. Okay, so this mail ID you will be receiving the communication. Okay, country you are going to select as India, and then you are going to go for continue. Okay, so everything you are going to enter the details, and if you click on okay, submit, then it will ask you, then it will show you a preview of all the details which you have sent, and if you click on submit, then it will be automatically sent to the Scopus team. Okay, then immediately a ticket will be raised from the Scopus team. Okay, and you will receive a mail to that mail ID. Okay, to that mail ID which you have mentioned. Okay, and you will receive a mail something like, okay, our personnel will try to contact you within 2 weeks. Okay, then after 2 weeks, then they will say, um, we have received your query. Okay, and we will analyze whether this particular research publication is falling in the Scopus index journal or not. If it is genuine, then we will actually add this research publication in Scopus. Okay, like that they will say. Okay, and after like maybe 1 week or maybe 1.5 weeks, if the website is genuine, then actually it will add your research publication in Scopus. Suppose that if you have published in a website which is not actually Scopus, then it will say, this is the actual website. Okay, this is the actual website. Only for research articles which are indexed in this website, we will add the research publication. So with this, you can actually understand which is the genuine journal and which is the fake journal. Okay, so I'm going to show you like how we are going to identify between the authentic journals or genuine journals with that of the fake journals. So this is identifying original journals and fake journals in Scopus or Web of Science. I'm going to show you the original journal and the fake journal. Okay, let me show you for for identifying a journal in Scopus. You can check for two websites. It is sciimagojr.com. Okay, in this sciimagojr.com, in the address bar over here, if you see sciimagojr.com. Okay, here you type the journal title. Okay, I'm typing a Chinese journal. Okay, a popular Chinese journal. Okay, this journal is indexed in Scopus. Okay. I'm typing this journal. Okay, and I can see, okay, this journal is indexed in Scopus. Okay, I can see the publisher is Science Press. Okay, I'm getting the ISSN 10067930. Okay, I can see the coverage between 1998, 2001 to 2019 only. Okay, if you can see, scope is information not localized. Okay, so information is not localized, it's not clear. Okay, and I'm not getting any publisher information or home page of the journal. Anything I'm not trying to get out of this journal. Okay, right, fine. So similarly, what I'm doing is
Excuse me, sir.
Yes sir, yes sir, tell me.
Sir, your PPT is not visible, sir.
Can you see my screen?
It seems your screen is not visible.
Screen is not visible.
Once more share it, sir, because of
Yes.
when you rejoined it, it is not coming.
Okay, just a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now it is okay.
Okay. Right. So this is the website which I'm talking about. Okay. So in this particular journal, okay, this is a very famous Chinese journal. Okay, I'm typing this in sciimagojr.com. I'm typing this sciimagojr.com. Okay, I'm typing this journal name. Okay, this journal name I'm typing here. Enter journal title, and I'm typing the journal name, and I'm getting all this information. Okay, I'm getting this information like publisher, it is Science Press, and ISSN 10067930. Okay, and coverage I'm getting as 1998, 2001 to 2019. Okay, and scope I'm getting as information not localized. Okay, but I'm not getting any information about the journal homepage or maybe how to contact this journal. Anything I'm not trying to get out of this journal. Okay, so what I'm trying to focus this point is, this is the point that I'm trying to tell. Okay, so let me show you. This is the ISSN number. What I'm trying to say, 10067930. Okay, right. So the same thing. What I'm trying to do is, I'm going to type this journal name, the same journal name in Google. Okay, in Google, I'm trying to type in Google. Okay, and what I'm trying to get is one search result: Journal of Xi'an University of Architecture and Technology. I'm going to click on this journal name. Okay, and I'm getting an information, ISSN number 10067930. Yes, of course, it is indexed in Scopus. Okay, we faculty members and we students also will get carried over when you see the ISSN number over here. Okay, so they have mentioned the Scopus author page as well. Okay, so they are giving all the information, ISSN number, impact factor, everything they are mentioning. Okay, and for author there is processing charges as well. Okay, what about the processing charges? They say it is 3,000 rupees, 3,000 Indian rupees they say. Okay, and for foreign authors it is 100 USD. Okay. Uh, Now my question to every faculty member: is this website real journal or a fake journal? Is this website a real journal or a fake journal? It is charging you 3,000 Indian rupees and it is charging you 100 USD for foreign authors as well. You should be sensitive. You should be sensible enough to predict that this is a fake journal, because Chinese journal they don't charge amount in Indian rupees. 3,000 Indian rupees. It is not at all possible. Okay, so this is a fake journal. I can actually confirm that it is a fake journal. Okay, right. So what I'm doing is in Scopus.com, I'm creating a profile, and in sources, okay, and in sources, I'm clicking on the sources, okay. I'm going to, select this journal name, and I'm going to paste over here. I'm getting the suggestion. I'm clicking on this journal name. I'm getting one suggestion. This is the journal, okay. Yes, I'm getting the information. Journal of ZN University of Architecture and Technology. I'm getting the same information, 2001 to present. Okay. The ISSN number is 10067930. Yes. Okay. And in Scopus content coverage in 2020. Okay. In 2020, I'm highlighting you for you people to better understand. In 2020, I'm having 40 documents. Yes, of course, this journal is indexed in Scopus, but which is the original website? Okay, that's the point of question, which you should understand. So I'm clicking on this journal homepage. I'm getting the journal homepage. Okay, so this is Journal of ZN University of Architecture and Technology. See over here, this is the Chinese journal. This is the original journal. It is uh, not simply accepting the paper, okay, and it is offering processing charges in USD, and it is not offering processing charges in Indian rupees. Okay, so this is the original journal and this is the fake journal. Okay, so you have to be very careful when it regards to publication, because this is a serious issue. Because in this ZN, in this fake journal, they are publishing nearly 150 articles. Okay, imagine 150 articles at the rate of 3,000 rupees or maybe 7,000 rupees. Then they are earning in crores. Okay, so don't fall prey in the fake websites. Okay, instead, verify the information. Okay, verify the information with SciImagoJR.com or maybe Scopus.com in order to better understand which is the real journal and the fake journal. Okay, so this is the point I'm trying to show to you, my dear people. So let me show you the original journals and the fake journal. So this is the original journal, and this what you call is the fake journal. Okay, right. Let me show you two examples also, so that you guys better understand the difference between a real journal and the fake journal. This is one website. Okay, this is one journal which is indexed in Scopus, Journal of Green Engineering. I'm typing this journal name in SciImagoJR.com. I'm getting the information. Okay, Alpha Publishers. Publisher is Alpha Publisher. Okay, ISSN number is mentioned. Still, Scopus information not localized. I'm not getting any information about the publisher information, or maybe how to publish in this journal, or maybe contact of this journal. Okay, so parallelly what I'm doing is I'm typing this journal name in sources, Journal of Green Engineering. I'm getting this information, and Scopus content coverage, I'm getting in 2020 there are 36 documents, and in journal homepage, okay, in journal homepage I'm getting as riverpublishers.com. Okay, but if you see over here, it is Alpha Publishers, but here if you see, It is River Publisher. Okay. Now my question is whether River Publisher is authentic or Alpha Publisher is authentic. But you can have a feeling that Alpha Publisher is authentic because here they have mentioned, okay, it is Alpha Publisher. Okay. The same way, what you can do is you can type Journal of Green Engineering in Google and you can get a website. Okay, this is Journal of Green Engineering. What you can see over here is Alpha Publisher. So Alpha Publisher is a real website. Actually, this is a publisher from Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. Okay, so from River Publisher, they have purchased. Okay, these Alpha publishers have purchased from River Publishers. They have given some amount and they have purchased it. So with Alpha Publishers, this Scopus website relies upon. Okay, so you have to be clear enough. Okay, so this is the original website where we can actually publish the research papers. So this is another example for real as well as the fake journals. Okay. Finally, I end up with one last example, a very famous journal in USA. This is Journal of Advanced Research in Dynamical and Control Systems, JARDCS. Okay, so this journal is indexed in Scopus. So what you are going to do is you are going to type in sciimagojr.com. You are going to go for this journal title. You are going to search this journal title and you are going to get this information. Country USA. Okay, publisher Institute of Advanced Scientific Research. ISSN number is mentioned over here. Coverage they have mentioned 2009 to 15 and 2017 to 2020. You can cross verify with ISSN as well. Okay. See over here, home page, how to publish in this journal, contact. Okay. So if you are clear about this particular journal, you are going to get all this information. If you are going to click on this home page, you are going to get the home page of the website. Okay. Or maybe you are going to click on how to publish in this journal, you are going to get this information. Or maybe if you are going to click on contact, then you can actually go for contact. So every information, if you are trying to get out of this journal, then definitely you can find out whether this is a real journal or not. Okay. And similarly, you can cross verify with scopus.com. You can actually type in the journal name and you can actually see how many documents are present in this 2020. Okay, if the journal articles are present in 2020, so right now this journal has been indexed in Scopus. Okay, so be very careful. Okay, when you are even compelling the students to publish the research papers in Scopus, be very careful and you also cross verify because students are always students. Okay, so yeah, it is the duty of the faculty member to verify the information which is present in Scopus and Web of Science index journals. Okay, so I'm going to summarize over here. For Scopus, you're going to go for scopus.com. You can check in scopus.com or sciimagojr.com. Okay, and for SCI or SCIE or maybe Web of Science Index Journal, you're going to go for mjl.clarito.com or maybe you can go for publons.com. So yesterday I have said with Publons you can actually view the research publications in Web of Science as well. Okay, or you can go for Anna University Research List as well. So it offers several Web of Science index journals as well. So you can actually check in Anna University website as well. It's okay. So this is what I'm trying to show over here. This is Anna University Research List CFR at annauno.edu. So you can actually check whether the journal is indexed in Web of Science or not. Okay, or you can actually go for Master Journal List mjl.clarito.com. Okay, and you can actually search for the journal name. For example, wireless personal communication is a SCA index journal. You can actually search for the journal. You are getting the information. You're getting the ISSN number, and you can see whether it is indexed in Web of Science or not. SCI expanded. Okay, and you can actually click on View Profile page. Okay, so and it immediately what it will ask is it will ask you to log in. Okay, so you should have an account with Publons. Okay, so if you log in, definitely your information comes over here and you can actually see the site, visit site for journal website, and publisher site is over here. submission website is also here. So with this you can check. Okay, so this is the actually the original journal website, and you can check. Okay, from here you can actually submit the particular journal. Okay, so for a normal journal, normal SC index journal, if your work is really worthy enough, then you might be expecting the reply from Springer type of journals, minimum of 8 months, okay, to the maximum of 1.5 years. Okay, so if it takes so much of time, then your article is not up to that level. Okay, so that's a point you should know. So where do I check the college events? Okay, uh, so over here you can see where do I check the college events. You can see Tamil Nadu college events.in. So this is a website especially for the college events in Tamil Nadu. But NOAA Fest is one universal website in India where everybody tries to access it. Okay, so in upcoming fest of NOAA Fest, you can actually go for different college events. Okay, and you can actually go for collegefever.com also, so as to check the different events that is coming up. So you cannot need not have to rely on the faculty members or maybe friends or relatives as well. So you can go for online, go to the internet, and you can check these websites in order to check for different college events. Okay, and you can actually go for 2019.com. This is one website which I have known by 2014 or 2015. This is one good website for checking the college events, and technicalsymposium.com is also another website. So where do I submit my final year project? In Tamil Nadu, you have like Tamil Nadu State Council for Science and Technology. It is offering right now at 7,500 rupees as a project support for doing the final year project. And TechTop is one universal website. It is offering like 2 lakh Indian rupees to 3 lakh Indian rupees based on the weightage of the project. So you got to submit the project proposal along with your project supervisor or your project guide, so that your project will have a universal recognition. Okay, so this is a major advantage for the student as well, and a major advantage for the faculty member as well. So it is going to add more benefit to your CV when you are going to search for job in an industry or in a reputed organization, and participate in many project contests and competitions. Try to remember that you are an engineer. Okay, so you have to apply your technical knowledge, be professional. Okay, so you can check the website www.projectcontest.com. So there are several project contests like Atmanirbhar Bharat Hackathon. We have BIRAC Innovation Challenge, MHRD IISc National Innovation Contest, TCS Code Beta Season, COVID-19 Solution Challenge, Britannia My Startup Contest. So there are several contests that are coming up. Okay, so you can check at projectcontest.com. You have to apply your technical knowledge in several project competitions so that your CV gets strengthened. Okay, remember, if you are an engineer, you have to apply your technical knowledge. You have to share your technical knowledge among your scientific as well as research community, so as to grow up in your life. And for internships, you can go for 2019.com. I have already discussed. You can go for several internships. Okay, there are several opportunities that are available. Only thing, we are failing to watch them. Okay, and we have like tnfusa.org. You can have an overview of internship. Okay, and then you have like kashifinfotech.com, which is based in Chennai. Okay, so you can have several internships. And my own friend from Spectrum Pondicherry, Spectrum Solutions Pondicherry, spectrumultra.com. So they are offering several internships for pre-final year as well as final year students. So it's very important that you try to go for several internships so that your CV gets strengthened, and recruiters will have a good time, catching hold of your CV and grabbing them, placing them in the pre-final year as well. So once again, I'm going to insist the point: strengthen your CV soon. Make your CV unique. Okay, so CV or resume or biodata is all about uniqueness and clarity. Okay, so many students will have one CV. They try to copy paste their CV and they try to have the same CV and go to the recruiters, and the recruiter will naturally reject the CV. Okay, because your CV should be one among billions, one among billions. Okay, so more number of pages in CV does not mean you are more qualified. My CV is just one page. Okay, only one page. I have included all the details in one particular page. So you should include as many details in your CV, and your CV should be more presentable. Okay, some CVs might account to 35 pages, 40 pages. It's not going to you're not going to read that many pages. Okay, remember a Hindu newspaper. Okay, like you have several pages in the CV, so they will read only the headlines. Okay, so you have to bring all these contents in a nutshell. Okay, so it doesn't mean like 35 pages or 40 pages CV means that you are more qualified. Okay, so you should present it in a very clear manner. Okay, and get your job offer even during your pre-final year. Fight among others. Okay, so that boost among others so that your CV comes up first. And don't expect your friend or maybe well-wisher or maybe staff or maybe faculty member to do all the work. Say to yourself, I have to initiate, I am responsible, I am an engineer, and I have to move up in my next phase of life. Tell to yourself, I am entirely responsible for my actions, deeds, thoughts, and words. Okay. Don't rely on the faculty member. Everything is available in the internet. Every knowledge is available. So don't completely rely on your parents or maybe relatives. And continued learning is throughout your life. As I've already told you, like continued learning is throughout your life. Okay, so after your bachelor's, you cannot say, okay, learning is over, learning is done. Okay, education is over. Okay, so you can continue to learn every second. Okay, you have to apply your technical knowledge in your project. You have to apply your technical knowledge as a group. Okay, so as to bring out the best out of your project. Okay, sometimes at the start you have to work day and night so as to prove your hidden talents. Okay, right? So whether it may be a software company or maybe hardware company or industry or maybe organization or maybe a master program. Okay, ME, MBA. Okay, any job you have to learn a lot. Okay, and Michelangelo, who's a famous sculptor. Okay, he said at the age of 87, I am still learning. Okay, okay, right. So he died at the age of 89, and at the age of 87, he said, I am still learning. Okay, so continue learning and enhance learning is throughout your life. And never give up at any point in your life. Never ever give up. Imagine your frog, okay, and you're caught in the uh, the mouth of your crane. Okay, catch hold the neck of your crane so that you try to fight every point of your life so as to prove your best. Okay, in each and every point in your life. And thank you for your kind patience. Let's start working from this second. So the student performance indicators as well as the student outcomes will be boosted in the near future, even in the lockdown period as well as after the lockdown period. We are going to have a good time. We are going to have a good time. We engineers are going to rock the whole world with our performance. And at SITAMS, a student who's emerging out of SITAMS definitely will have a good time in the industry or hardware or maybe software company. Wherever they go, they will definitely shine. So thank you for your kind patience. I'm thanking the management, SITAMS management, for giving this golden opportunity to share this useful webinar among my fellow students, faculty members from engineering colleges, institutes, universities, reputed organizations. Thank you very much for your kind patience. So you can ask any doubts or clarifications if you want to.
So, dear participants, raise your hands. I will enable for your mic to ask the question directly. Fasruddin sir.
Participants, you can ask any questions.
Fasruddin sir, to enable your mic to ask the questions.
Any questions from participants? Please, you are feel free to ask.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tell me, sir. Yes.
Sir, this is Fazruddin from SITAMS Engineering College, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very good day to you, sir. Tell me, sir.
Sir, suppose in Scopus.com website, if any
Okay.
journal citation score is 0%, my question is it worthy or not?
Sir, actually, it all depends on the scope of the journal or maybe the area of the journal. Okay. Suppose if let us take in the case there is one particular area. Let us take in the case epidemiology. Okay. So there might be very less journals. Let us take in this case in this epidemiology. Let us take in this case. Okay. So its site score might be very less. Suppose if you take a broad area, embedded system or maybe image processing, then definitely there might be more journals in that area and more site score will be there. So you cannot actually decide, okay, low site score means low journal. Not like that. Okay. In that particular area, this journal is having this particular score. But a common point of view is that you go for a very higher site score as well. But it doesn't mean that low site score means it is a low quality journal. Are you getting the idea, sir?
Okay, sir. One more question, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we are getting different mails from different Scopus journals
Okay.
for the publication in short span of time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is it reliable?
Sir, something which comes very free, something which comes very easy, doesn't withstand for long. Do you agree with that point?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely.
Somebody who comes and says, okay, this particular product I'm giving you for free, I'm giving you for ₹1. Will you be
Yeah.
able to buy that within a short span of time? It's not going that. The meaning is that this particular journal is going to be removed in Scopus very soon. So that's the reason they are drastically reducing the amount and they are coming to your place. Instead of they standing at their place, they are coming to your place. When they are coming to your place, be very careful.
Okay, sir. One more thing. What is the minimum time span of publication, sir? What is the minimum time taken for any good journal to publish?
Sir, you are asking about Scopus, sir?
Scopus, sir. Scopus.
Okay. Normally, like I know about some journals. It takes around 1 year for Scopus. Okay, there are some free journals as well, and there are some paid journals as well, which are taking like 6 months as well. Okay, so 6 months, something over 4 months or 6 months, it is okay. But something 3 days, 1 week, uh, 15 days, 30 days, I don't believe these type of journals.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got it, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Arshita, to ask the question directly.
Sir, can you please inform where, as a student, we can publish in Scopus journal? Any journal names can you suggest, sir, for technical?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Actually, it depends on your area. Okay, the project area, the research area which you are trying to do. Okay, there are several journals like maybe if I say Journal of Advanced Research in Dynamic Control Systems, or maybe Lepidoptera, Journal of Lepidoptera. There are several
Sir,
journals.
is this everything or field of research?
Ma'am, I could hear a break in your voice. Can you repeat once again?
Wait,
Yes, ma'am.
Please repeat your question once again. Arshita,
Yes.
ma'am.
I guess you are asking about the journal name. Okay, so you can actually type this journal name in scopus.com or sciimagojr.com, so that you can actually see whether it falls in the scope or not. The coverage years you can see, okay, and what is the contact of this journal homepage, everything you can have a look at it. Okay, maybe if you want to, I can actually give a list of journals, reliable authentic journals, where you can actually publish your research account. I can actually give it. You can actually contact me at my private email ID, so that I can give you the list of journals, real authentic journals, where you can actually publish the research papers. My concern to everybody is that don't fall prey in the fake journals. Okay, there are journals which are pretending it to be real journals, but they are actually fake journals. So as I've already discussed, one Chinese journal, that particular person is from Hyderabad. Okay, and if you can search in whoiswho.com, I can get the information about that fake publisher in that website. Okay, so you have to be very clear enough, so that you have to distinguish between the real journal and the fake journal.
Sir, another candidate, Joy Durai,
Yes.
he asked about kindly share the approved journal list.
Approved journal list. So actually, it is not about that approved journal list and all those things, because approved journal list means something Scopus try to review, and they try to give that. Okay, you can actually type in Google. Okay, approved journal list comes from the Scopus database only. Okay, so don't fall prey on some journals which are added very recently. Okay, in short, I can say, I should not say that, but still I should say, you can go for foreign journals, but there are several Indian journals which are giving money, entering this Scopus database, earning as much of amount in this through Scopus journals, and they are coming out of Scopus. Okay, so it is good that you try to choose a journal which is not an Indian one, maybe a foreign one. It's good. Okay, so the best part is, in Scopus you type the journal name, whatever journal you want to publish, you type it, and you will get the information. So I told you, like sciimagojr.com or scopus.com, you can actually check different websites. How to check, I have told you. So using this, you can check and you can find out, okay, this is the real journal. Okay, I can do that. Suppose somebody comes out with a list, somebody comes out with a particular list of journals, then you can actually check ISSN number or maybe journal title. You can check and you can find out, okay, I can publish in this journal or not.
One individual participant, their feedback form posted Zoom and also YouTube. You fill carefully and correctly. If any mistakes there, is also reflected in your e-certificate. So before submission, once again check your data. Okay. So this feedback form until 30 minutes are live. After that, is disabled. So thank you, Anand sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Any
Sir.
more doubts?
No questions, sir.
Okay.
Vijay Kumar sir, you conclude, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Let me brief about this 2 days webinar report, I can say. So once again, I say good afternoon to all the participants. Thank you for your participation. So Srinivasa Institute of Technology and Management Studies, SITAMS, Autonomous Chittoor. It is being accredited by NAC, NB accredited for 4 departments, ECE, CSE, Mechanical and MCA. It is approved by, this college is approved by AICTE and permanent affiliation by JNTU Anandapur. our founder chairman, late Dr. D.K. Adigesulu Naidu, and then Madam Srimadi D.A. Satyaprabha Garu. She is governing this college at a very good manner. And Sri K. Ranganathan is our trustee. Dr. K.L. Narayana is being the academic advisor, and our beloved principal, Dr. P. Ramesh Kumar, and organizing committee, the convener of this 2 days webinar, Dr. D. Jagdishan, Professor, Department of CSE, as well as IQAC coordinator, and other coordinating members, T. Vivekanandan, Dr. V. Palvanan, Dr. S. Vijay Kumar, Dr. M. Vijay Reddy, Dr. V. Geetavani, Mr. L. Sagar, Mr. J. Sheikh Muhammad, Mr. S. Muhammad Safiullah, Mr. B. Krishnamurthy. So these are all various members from various departments for IQAC. And the webinar on research during Corona period for students and faculty members, it is being very fantastically, it is being the speech, very good speech is given as a resource person by Professor Christo Anand, Professor, Saint Mother Teresa Engineering College, Thuthukudi, during 29th June to 30th June 2020. And we have very good amount of participants, over 450 faculty members, as well as research scholars all over India. We have total 22 states participants, the participants from the own state Andhra Pradesh, and then neighboring states like Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Kerala, even Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, like that. 22 states we have received the participants registration, and we have successful count of participants, as well as it is fruitfully conducted. So this sir, previous slide, yes. So total registration 452. In India, 450 student participants have been attended this event. Sir, previous slide, sir. Next slide. Yeah. So around 22 states, Andhra Pradesh, there are 118 students, 118 participants, 149 participants from Tamil Nadu. So Tamil Nadu participants are highest in this webinar, and Maharashtra 45 participants have been registered and attended, and from Karnataka 14 participants, from Telangana 14 participants, and from Uttar Pradesh 26 participants, and other from remaining states, that is nearly 6 states have a considerable strength. Other states, remaining 16 states, 86 participants have been registered and successfully attend this webinar. I thank all the participants for your passion learning and your involvement. Without you, it is not possible. Sir, Sagar sir can tell the vote of thanks.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You'll continue. So, thank you, Vijay Kumar sir. I am Sagar, IQAC member from EEE Department, SITAMS. And I take a great privilege to present vote of thanks. First of all, I thank SITAMS management and principal for supporting and giving permission to conduct this webinar. I thank our resource person, Christo Anand sir, for providing valuable information for students and faculty in the last 2 sessions. I thank IQAC coordinator, Jagdishan sir, for arranging this event. And I also thank all the participants for their cooperation in the last 2 sessions. Last but not least, I thank all the IQAC coordinators for the support in making this event a grand success. Thank you, sir. Thank you, one and all.